Well, here's an interesting story. Have you ever been caught in a rainstorm without an umbrella and wonder how to stay driest? Should you run or should you walk through rain? You mean like if I'm in the parking lot, it's raining and I have to get to the building? Will I get less wet if I run versus if I walk? Yes, that's right. Now, before we started, it made more sense to run. Well, that seems to make sense. It seems like if you're out in the rain for a longer period of time because you're walking, you will get wetter. But it's a little more complicated. When you run, rain hits the front of your body more, so then you have to calculate how much the body is exposed and for how much time. I guess it is more complicated than it seems at first. And then there's wind. If it's windy, it seems like that will make a difference. I hadn't thought of that. If the wind is blowing rain at you, then you probably get wetter. Well, some scientists spend a lot of time on this question and they finally have an answer. If you run in light rain without a lot of wind, you stay, 16% drier. Only 16% unexpected more benefit. Maybe it isn't worth the effort of running. Maybe not. But there's more benefit to running if it's a heavy rain, especially with a lot of wind. In those conditions, you stay 40 to 44% drier if you run. Okay, that's better, so it is worth running when it's windy. Yes, and when the rain is heavy. What I want to know is how do they do this research? Well, first they did an equation to calculate the different conditions in a rainstorm. Scientists worked it out mathematically. But then two scientists in North Carolina decided to actually do an experiment. First, they went out and bought identical clothes, shirts, pants, hats. Then they measured out a 100-meter track outside their office building and waited for a rainstorm. When there was finally a good rainstorm with wind, they went out and one man watched around the track while the other ran. After they finished, they weighed the clothes to find out how much water had been absorbed, and they found that the person who ran got less wet. His clothes got 40% drier. You know, the two scientists actually say that the experiment was kind of a joke. They weren't really taking it seriously. But in the end, other people were interested in the results. That's interesting. Of course, if you just carry an umbrella, you wouldn't have to think about any of this. Yes, but who always remembers an umbrella?